What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So as you can tell, today I'm starting this in the car because we're not going to the shop right away. We are picking up a new shell today, and I'm gonna explain a little bit more about it later, but for now let's just go and get it. Alright guys, it is pouring rain right now, but I'm still gonna try and show you guys what the car looks like. So this is it. That's a 1996 GC8, and it's pretty much basic, nothing wrong with it really. It drives a little bit of rust here and there, but no turbo, and it's a 4-door. So let's see what the inside looks like. Still basic 1996, and some crap in the back. But yeah, that's the new shell. Now I realize that some of you may be a little bit confused, especially because we already have one GC8 here and another one right there. So that seems a little bit like overkill to get a third one. But it makes sense because in Switzerland it's very difficult to find a GC8 without a sunroof. And that car out there does not have a sunroof. That's the only reason why I bought this car, and it was really cheap, so why not? So the whole reason why I wanted this car is because I'm deleting my sunroof on the GC8 and I don't have a headliner to go with it. So I needed to find a headliner, and since we only got the models without headliners in the early, I think 94, 95, 96, they're pretty much inexistent right now in Switzerland. The only ones we have, they're imported from Japan, UK, US, all those cool countries that have cool cars. Which we never got, so they're really expensive, and they're at least way more expensive than buying this whole new car. So that's why it made sense. So now I have this car with a new or a complete headliner, roof skin, everything I need. So what needs to happen now is we need to remove both front and rear windows on the two cars so we can swap the roof skin. And for that I have a friend coming in a few minutes, and he's a professional, so he'll pretty much do the whole work. I'll be staring at him weirdly for a few minutes. But yeah, so he's gonna remove the glass, and then I can desolder or de-weld the unweld, is that a word? The sun or the roof skin, and basically swap them. And there we go, both cars are now windshield free. Everything went without trouble. We were able to save both front and rear windows. So that's great. Shout out to my friend. He's already gone, he had to go, but he's the man. He's been doing this for years, and he said that he would be very surprised if we could save both front and rear. Especially the rear, apparently, it's kind of a pain. But yeah, so that's great. Now what we can do is attack this car and start drilling the spot welds on top of the roof skin, and then do the same on this car and basically just swap them. So yeah, good stuff, and I guess I'll get back to work now. So now that the rain is gone, I felt like showing you guys a little bit more about the car. So that's a 2-liter non-turbo manual transmission Subaru, and it's got half the exhaust missing. So if you can tell right there, that's the end of the exhaust. So this thing is pretty loud. But it's a fun sound because it's NA, so it doesn't sound like any other turbo Subaru that I have around the shop. Otherwise, the suspensions are completely blown, the brakes don't really work too well, and the clutch is about to give out. But it's also got some pretty bad rust down here, actually on both sides, but this side they tried to fix it and made it even worse. Not sure what they were thinking, but that's the current state of this car. It's pretty bad, but it's gonna do what I need it to do, so that's awesome for me. But yeah, I want to take it for a spin and hear this thing roar. Alright, we're inside the White Nugget, and I've actually got no windshield in front of me, so it's cool, I can film from way out, so that works pretty well. But let's go. like super sketchy right now. Driving one hand, almost no brakes, and a sketchy clutch. But let's do it. Sounds so good. Alright guys, the second roof skin is finally off the car. It's sitting right there. Everything went really smooth, especially the second time around, because I knew exactly what I was doing. But it's not a hard process, anyone can do it. All you need is this thing. That's a drill bit for spot welds specifically. You just need to get the right size for your spot welds. So I can't remember which size this is, but I'm going to have a link down below. And the way it works is you just pre-drill every spot weld, and then the spike goes right in the hole, and when you press down, the spike moves back into the tool, allowing you to pretty much center your hole exactly on the spot weld. So that's a must-have if you're going to do any job like this. And I got those, I think, off eBay. They're pretty cheap and they're really durable. I used only 3 sides, so they're double-sided. I used 3 of those sides for 2 cars. That's 80 spot welds per car, so 160 total approximately. So yeah, definitely recommend those. And I also used some cutting oil just to make it last a little bit longer. So yeah, now the roof skins are off, and I can take the new roof skin, which is that white one over there, and test fit it on this car. Make sure everything fits, which it should. But there are also some roof supports across here, which this one needs to go, but I have 3 new ones onto the other car, which I'm gonna transfer over to this car, but I won't do it quite yet because I'm waiting for the roll cage. So now let's put on the other skin and make sure everything fits. And there it is. So it's kind of funny seeing all the white panels on this car when the original car was actually blue. So that goes to show how much work was put into it and how much was modified. But that's a good thing. And now the roof skin fits on here. All that's left is to clean off all of the surfaces here where the spot welds were drilled and get it ready for welding, I guess. But as much as I like the smooth roof like this, I also like the little thing that comes here, which I won't name right now, but I do have right there. And for those of you who know what this is, great. For those who don't, I guess you'll have to wait in a later episode where I'll be installing this on the roof. But that's it for this video, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, please smash that like button, subscribe to see more, find me on Instagram, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!